Hey everybody, it's me again, back with another game. It's Floppy Knights! Hey everybody, it's me, your good pal, your best friend, Crow Girl, Leech Girl. And this time with a new game. And if I'm not your best friend, just wait a minute. Anyway, this right here is a game called Floppy Knights. I played like a couple hours and I knew this may not be the longest game or the hardest game. It's a game I'd like to share with people because even if no one watches, hey, at least I've done it for me. Phoebe, is it complete? Oh wait, no, fuck. Phoebe, is it complete yet? Just a sec, Carlton. Advanced robotics are not that simple. I waited an entire week. It only took you a month to make me. Implementing an upgrade for me should only take 30 minutes maximum. 30 minutes? Are your math processors broken? Relax, almost there. Just a few more screws and then... Alright, you're ready. Ready for what? Yes, I just finished installing a floppy disk drive on you. What does this floppy disk do? You're about to find out. I put a very special program on this one. Ooh, can we test it out? Sure can. Fascinating. Look at the little guy. I call them Floppy Knights. They're tangible projections I made by sequencing elemental magic into code. They can touch things, grab stuff, and in this one's case, kick my tools. Mom and Dad are always telling me to take on a magic profession, but I keep telling them magic is overrated. Science is the real magic. I was thinking these Floppy Knights could help us take on odd jobs around town. Let me show you how to use them, Carlton. I am ready whenever you are. So, to introduce this game, it is a strategy game, a turn-based strategy game in the akin, well, not in the akin to, Final, well, kind of, Final Fantasy Tactics, or more commonly known, Fire Emblem. Alright, let's go over the basics, Carlton. Loading trading simulation. You don't need to say loading training simulation for it to work, you know. Correct. However, it is important to have fun while you work. This Floppy Knight is called Succulent Kicker. We'll practice by fighting him with another Floppy Knight I made. Meet Captain Thistle. They're a commander unit, sort of like our team leader. Oh, I can see their stats right here. HP is their health. If it reaches 0, they'll be removed from the field. Attack is how much damage they deal. The speed is how many tiles they can move. And range is the distance they can attack. To play a unit, we drag the unit card into the blue deployment zone. Commence dragging Captain Thistle's card into the blue deployment zone. Sweet, Captain Thistle is on the map. You can see their HP number in the bottom right corner. This little one right here. And this little crown shows that it's our leader unit. We'll get into that later. And this shows the... I'll get to that. Now that they're here, let's use them. Each turn, our commander generates a special card for us to use. And we draw 5 cards of our own from the deck. Oh, I get it. Now that a unit is on the field, we can play other cards on them. But we have limited energy every turn, correct? That's right. We can see how much energy each card costs here. Anything we don't play gets discarded at the end of our turn, and will be reshuffled into our deck when we run out of cards. Right now, let's use Captain Thistle's special card to move. First, select a Plowhead card from the card bar. This special card will mean that he will gain 1 speed this turn, and I get to move him. And this little thing here, delete, means it will be removed from your hand whether you play it or not. Now drag the Plow Ahead card onto Captain Thistle. Nice, Captain Thistle's ready to move. Each unit can move a number of tiles equal to their speed stat. So his speed, if you can't, is actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, anyway. Let's move Captain Thistle to this tile to be in range to attack. There are a couple ways that a unit can attack. See the little sword icon on Captain Thistle? Each unit gets one free attack each turn that costs no energy to use. If you see the sword icon on the unit, it means they haven't used their free attack yet. We should left-click on Captain Thistle to activate their free attack. You can attack any unit in the highlighted tiles. These 4 right here. Now left-click on the succulent kicker to attack. Victory! Notice that the sword icon is gone now, which means we use Captain Thistle's free attack. That sword will come back every turn. Remember to use it. We did it, Carlton. Nice work. Win! And for our victory, we not only gained the Captain Thistle Commander card, but we also gained 1 attack card, which is 1 energy and allows us to attack an enemy. And this here is the optional, this is the main objective. You will always need to complete this to beat a level. But this is the optional objective. We had no choice but to win this, but later on, these can get pretty tough. Optional objectives that you need in order to win. Phoebe, that was incredible. We are so powerful. Everything worked out perfectly. We should go try this on a real gig. I estimate we are ready to take on a job and make some sick cash. I love it when you use human phrases, Carlton. Let's go! Mom! Dad! Phoebe, I hope we're not interrupting anything. Your mother and I wanted to talk. About how I need to get a job you've told me like a million times. Phoebe, you're 16 years old. You've been shut up in the air, tinkering away at this stuff for so long. I'm worried about you, honey. I demand you get out there and enjoy life. Take on some responsibility. Get a job. It'll be great for you. You might even make a few new friends. I have friends, Mom. I have Carlton. Yes, but you built Carlton. No offense, dear. None taken. Listen, I have a plan, so I won't have to get some boring job. I'll even make enough money to buy my own place. Wow, your own house, huh? You really do have lofty goals. Everyone else my age is doing it. I can't fall behind. I've made an invention that will help us take on work. And I've completed it just in time for the Gadget Cup competition, too. If I win that first place cash prize, I'll have all the cash I need. The Gadget Cup. That's a side tournament they hold in town every year, right? Right, and this year I'm finally old enough to compete. We'll make some quick cash if we win. You know, having regular responsibilities and people that depend on you isn't such a bad thing. I've been able to use my fire magic to do smithing for all of Toggletown. And everyone loves her for it. We've always been inundated with thank you cakes. We had to get a second fridge. Phoebe, we're really proud of how talented you are with all this technology stuff, but if this plan of yours doesn't work, you have to work as a blacksmith with your mother. At least until you find something more stable. Fine. This'll work though. I've already got a first job lined up for us. Just give me a couple days. We'll leave you to it, honey. We'll leave you to it, honey. Sorry, I sounded like your mother there. But yeah, I think you can already tell how much I adore this game and its funky little art style. I hope I'm coming through well, because it's kind of loud on my end. This is the world map. You'll notice there are not that many stages. From what I can gather, there are each only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 worlds. This is special, but we'll get to that later. These are fucking goblins. Language. Bandits. Mission objective, defeat all enemies. Bonus objective, don't lose any of your units. Level start. We're here. The job board said to meet this farm on the outskirts of town. I wonder who our client is. Ooh, it all sounds so official. Client. Job. Look at this, Phoebe. Soon will no longer be an unnecessary burden on your parents. Jeez, Carlton, you really need to work on your bedside manner. Can I help you? Hey, are you on Puss's job? Yep. You must be Phoebe. I thought you said there'd be two of you. There are two of us. I'm Carlton, an artificially intelligent arm created by Phoebe. Yeah, that's great. Right. What's usually the problem? It says here on the job board posting that you are terrorized by vegetarian goblins. Listen, kid, I try to keep a tight farm, but every day those forest goblins are snatching up all my crops. Perhaps we could grow you some more carrots. How hard could it be? That sounds like a lot of work, Carlton. I just need you to keep watch and keep them away from my crops. I love keeping watch. I do not need to blink, so I'm very proficient at it. Okay, but I'm gonna need some kind of down payment. Here. Seeds? I meant cash. What am I supposed to do with these? You can make a lot of money planting those. I would go take care of my goblin problem. Fine, but you better leave a good tip when we're done. Carlton, we'll post up over there by the target sighted. What? The goblins are right over there. I told you I'm proficient in keeping watch. Check it out, fellas. I don't know what kind of magic this lady's using to make food come out of the ground, but I'm just loving it. Let's fill the bags up. Those little punks. What are you waiting for? Go get them. To win this battle, defeat all the enemies. You can always tell an enemy is an enemy because it has a red outline. This right here is, in fact, a goblin. 4 health, 4 health, 4 health. This one has 5 health, 4 health. And this is Captain Thistle. Check it out. We'll always throw the commander first at the start of every battle. Remember when I said the commander was sort of like our team leader? We can let other units take as many hits as we want, but our commander is the leader, and if our HP reaches 0, we lose. We can right-click on enemy and see their movement and attack ranges. Let's keep an eye on our enemies to keep our commander safe. So this right here is blue areas where they can move, and the red is where they can attack. It has 1 health, 3 speed, 1, 2, 3, and 1 range, meaning they're melee. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. And now I can move this guy here, because a succulent kicker also lets me draw 2 cards. Sorry, I went too fast. He gave us this card, Hop, which is no energy, move a unit, but it destroys, meaning we won't get it back after we play it. And it won't get added to our discard pile. This allows us to kick an enemy and knock back, and this will get added to our discard pile. Very simple. I've observed that some terrain will give our units a bonus. These forests will give an extra defense against an attack. So, just to finish this last one off, we kick this guy for about 4 damage and knock it back, which means it goes 1 tile away from you in whatever direction. So, that also means if you hit something here, let's say you're able to somehow use a ranged attacker to hit something here, it will go flying this way, allowing you to get some extra room. Also, he was saying certain terrain will give our units special things. Forests, for instance, give units 1 armor while in them, and mountains are impassable by non-flying units. We'll get to that later. But anyway, I put him in here for a reason. There we go, and this is so, and I played on it to move it. and then it will immediately flip in our hand to the other side of the card, which is Reap. This card will be transformed whenever we play it, back into So. And this will allow us to attack an enemy. So if we play this and Reap, we only use one card. And we get a movement and an attack, which I will use here. I also used this card earlier. Where'd it go? Oops. That was not my intent. I was about to say, we also used the card earlier, which gave us a boosted attack, which put us up to 5, which is exactly this goblin's health. This goblin has a whopping 4 damage, 1 range, and 3 speed, meaning it's fast and pretty hard hitting. It also has a decent amount of health. So, we're going to Reap it here and kill it in 1 turn. We took exactly 2 turns to win. Or what's that, 3? No, it's 2. So we just got Spitunia, a unit card. This one has 4 health, 2 attack, 3 speed, and 2 range. Unlike things like Art, unlike other games, which might have you be able to use attacks close up and from a range, you are forced to attack from that range. Meaning if anything is closer than 2 tiles away, so for instance if it was here, and there was an enemy over here, you could hit it, but if the enemy was right here, you wouldn't be able to. It also deals poison when it attacks, meaning when an enemy gets hit, it will lose 1 health at the start of their action. And this will also add, on top of that, Poison Shot, which is a 2-cost card. This is 2 cost, by the way, that lets you attack and add the poison effect on any unit. This right here is Grow. I get to upgrade a Plants, which is any green card in your hand. But then it is destroyed and will go to our discard. Well, leave us alone, you stinky losers. Who are you calling a loser? Hey, you little twerps, cut it out. Those are mine. Uh-oh, the angry lady's here. Hurry up, grab as much as you can. It's Graham. Don't just stand there, chase after him. Hey, pretty sure that's out of our scope of work. As if, you didn't scare him at all. They're gonna be back as soon as you leave. Man, I thought this was gonna be easy. I'm paying you to get to the root of this problem. Is that some vegetable humor? Nice. Go. Jeez, okay, we're going. We acquired a card from that last battle. We can add it to our deck here. So now you can see our full deck builder, which is how we add deck. All of these cards are our current deck. We have a deck limit of 30. These are our signature cards that come with any plant deck. In this set is our backpack, all the cards we've collected so far. Cards with that lock icon on them are base cards. They can't be removed. Here's our commander. We can switch them out, but with only other plants commanders. We can remove cards from the deck that don't have a lock icon and store them in the backpack. Our deck must always have a minimum of 12. And that's Petunia now. And then you double click it and it'll go to the backpack. Now, to continue that, I will also add this to the backpack. Oh, sorry. And this. Meaning that is all our cards. Now, normally, I would continue here, but it's sort of late, and I'm having these episodes be a lot shorter, so I have something to counterbalance the extremely long episodes. So, I want to say thank you so much for watching. It's only possible, I only do this because of viewers like you, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And with that, have a wonderful Have a wonderful day or night. Bye!